Are you divorcing someone who's been diagnosed as a narcissist? The rules of a normal divorce do not apply. And if you don't know that going in, it will cost you. I'm Lisa Angel. I'm a board certified family law specialist in North Carolina. I've spent over 30 years helping people navigate divorces that were anything but straightforward. And when a client comes to me and says, my spouse twists everything I say, drags out every conversation, makes me feel like I'm losing my mind, I believe them because I've seen it hundreds of times. What they're often describing is a pattern of behavior that mental health professionals call narcissistic personality traits. And before we can talk strategy, you need to understand that what that actually means for your case. Here's the most important thing I can tell you in the first step. A narcissistic spouse is not trying to reach a fair resolution. They're not motivated by what's reasonable or even what's best for the children. They're motivated by control, by winning. That changes everything about how your case needs to be handled. And a few things you will likely notice. They will use communication as a weapon. Text change, emails, voicemails. These become tools to provoke, to exhaust, to document grievances. Every message you send back in frustration is potentially an exhibit, and they will move the goalpost. You'll think you've reached an agreement, and then suddenly the terms have changed. This isn't confusion, it's actual strategy, and they will use the children if there are children involved. Not because they necessarily want more time with them, but because custody is leverage. Now here's the good news, and I mean this genuinely. The legal process, when handled correctly, is actually very well designed to contain this behavior. Courts see it, judges see it, and the more you understand what's happening and respond strategically rather than emotionally, the more clearly the pattern becomes visible to everyone else. That's why step one is about filing paperwork. Step one is about being educated before you make a single move. So what does that look like practically? First, it means documenting everything right now, even if you haven't filed anything. Not in a reactive way, just a simple factual log. Dates, what was said, what happened. Second, limit your direct communication as much as possible. Keep it short, factual, child-focused if you have children. Think of every message you send as something a judge might read. Third, understand that this process will take longer and feel a lot more adversarial than it would be with a different spouse. Just build that into your expectation right now so you're not caught off guard. And fourth, get the right legal team. Someone who's handled high conflict cases, who is not going to be rattled by the techniques that are coming, because they're coming. In the next video, we're going to talk about step two, how to build a legal strategy specifically designed for high conflict divorce. If you're at the very beginning of this and you'd like to talk through your options in your specific situation, reach out to rosen.com for consultations with a fixed fee so you'll know exactly what you're getting into.